First thing I want to say is Duke in the second half played extremely well and shot the ball really well, and they gave us all kind of trouble in the second half. So I got to give those guys a lot of credit. The way they shot the ball, they played really good. I also want to say to the Wolfpack Nation out there, wow, I'm so proud of our fans. I'm so proud of the way they came out with the weather, and obviously the governor made a statement, and our fans came. I'm telling you, I'm just proud of our fans, and they deserve for us to get good here. So we got to figure it out. So very thankful to the Wolfpack Nation. It was great. I thought some things changed in the game. Cat kind of got kneed to the knee there, and hopefully he's okay. But I think from that point forward in the game, we were a different team. I think he scored one. I don't think he scored after that. I think he had 16 at the half. He hit a 3 to start the second half. I don't think he scored, or maybe took 1 or 2 shots. That hurt us a lot. Obviously we needed everybody at full strength and those type things. But we had a hard time guarding them off the dribble in the second half. Their dribble penetration and their three-point shooting, I thought, were probably the difference. Extremely proud of our guys. They don't need to be ashamed one bit. And we played very, very well early and had to overcome some things in the second half. We didn't get it done. So we're going to continue to work and get better and go from here.
Mark, obviously Cat's injury changed things, but
Yep.
their zone also seemed to give
Yep.
you more trouble in the second half. Was that something they were doing, or just Cat not being able to kind of cut through the middle?
I think it was both. But I never want to take anything away from what they did, because but we scored 78 points. I mean, without Cat getting a basket in the last probably 15 minutes of the game. So we shoot 52% from the field. Cat Barber 100%. I think we probably even tackled even better, probably similar to the first half. So that was a blow to us. There was no doubt about it. He said he could play on it, and he tried. You got to give him great credit for trying. But that was a game changer for us. Certainly don't want to take anything away from what they did. But we scored 47 points, I think, at the half, 40-something, 42 against their zone. So I thought we adjusted and attacked it pretty well.
Brandon Ingram, watching him out there, is that?
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Brandon Ingram, watching him out there, is that the player you thought he would
Yep.
look like when you were?
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I would say this, Brandon Ingram and Grayson Allen, we recruited both of them, and they were just terrific today. You got to give those two guys credit. I think they're both going to have great futures. We've played against Ben Simmons this year from LSU, played against Brandon Ingram. Wouldn't be surprised to see his name called first this year. He's that good. And he was good today, especially in the second half.
Did Duke get better shots in the second half, or were they making tougher shots, or how did that work?
No, I think they got better shots. There was no doubt about it. I think they took us off the dribble. I thought Cat looked a little gimpy. Malik was in foul trouble, but they did a great job. Their penetration and their three-point shooting, was as good as I've seen them for a half of basketball. And so obviously we had a lot to do with that, helping them. But they played great. They really did. Second half, got to give them credit.
Coach, I know there's a lot of focus on Cat and his knee and his injury. Could you speak to a little bit about Boo? I know you just mentioned it, but his foul trouble, he got those 2 quick fouls in the second half, how that impacted the game.
Well, I thought he got tentative. He really did. I think when he picked up his third foul, he went back in the game, and he just let 2 guys get layups because he was afraid to foul. And so then I had to tell him at the timeout, if you're going to play tentative, I don't need to play you. You got to play. You got to let it go and get going. So he did, I thought, get tentative. He never really got going offensively today, I don't think. We moved the ball really well. He just wasn't, on the receiving end as much. But you think tonight we had 19 assists on 31 baskets. I thought we moved the ball extremely well, especially in the first half. But yeah, I thought his foul trouble probably shook him a little bit.
had him out, and Abu was out in the second
Yeah.
half, Terry had Leonard in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm looking, he had 6 assists.
Yeah.
Did you want him there in that stretch?
Yep.
Where it was kind of stagnating?
Well, I think with Leonard, he's a really good passer. He's very unselfish. And I thought he made some great passes. We moved the ball really well. Now, a couple times I thought in the middle there he needed to turn, and I thought they just backed off of him where he could just took a shot or even take a one-bounce dribble and take it right to the rim. But I think he was just trying to find guys. You know, when you put him right in the middle of that zone, he becomes like the hub of a tire or a wheel right there, and I thought he passed it really well in there. You know, Leonard he's just Leonard. He gets 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Would have liked him to get a few more points, but he did some nice things today.
Is that it?
Right here.
Okay, well, sorry. That offensive attack more well balanced this game. What's it like to see that clicking, and what's that meaning for the future of what you guys plan?
Well, I think we're getting better. We're playing really good teams, but we're getting better. If you look back at the North Carolina game, the Pitt game, this game, I think we're doing things a lot better, moving the ball much better, getting better shots, shooting better percentages. It's just like with us right now, it's almost like putting your finger in the dike. Every time we solve one problem, we have another one. And today, the issue we couldn't get solved was stopping their penetration, even though there were some other things we did well. So we just got to keep working and keep trying to get better. All right?